Hey everybody, so I'm going to show you how I do my eyebrows. The ends of my eyebrows are kind of short, so I like to use the pencil. It has a spoolie on the end, and I start by making sure all of the hairs in my eyebrows are going in the same direction. The next thing I like to do now is I take the pencil end, and as you can see, it's a retractable pencil. Really, really awesome. And I'm just going to use a separate mirror as well because it's easier for me to see. But I'm just going to line the bottom of my eyebrow, kind of like a connect the dot kind of thing. Like you can see the spaces in between the hairs on the lower arch. And I just draw my pencil to connect those lines together. When I get to the end, I do kind of draw it out just a little bit so that I have kind of a tail on the end of my eyebrow there. Now for the front, I draw it up, but in the shape of my eyebrows. I've shaped my eyebrows before I started lining. I tweezed them, and then I used a little bit of rose water to help with the redness. But I just go and do the same thing on the top, basically connecting the dots in between the hairs, and then creating that tail on the end, but connecting it. And then you can blend it a little bit with the spoolie, and on the end I kind of rub the end out a little bit just so it's not as harsh. And then I go back in with my pencil and kind of fill in any spaces that are in the eyebrow hairs a little bit, just any other gaps that I see. I use that to fill in and then the spoolie to blend. See? Fix any imperfections. If I feel the end needs to be drawn out a little more, I'll draw out the end. If I feel that the lines are a little harsh, I'll soften them with my fingers, blend them in with my spoolie a little more. Give me just 1 second. I need to get a bobby pin for my hair so you guys can see this other side. Now, it's important to understand that when doing eyebrows, your eyebrows should be sisters, not twins. So it's okay if one of them, doesn't look identical to the other. I'm just going to go about the same way, connecting the dots on the lower side of my brow and making that line all the way to the end, blending with my spoolie as I need to. And then again, I'm going to create that tail on the end and draw them out just a little bit. In the middle, I'm going to go up, but I'm following the shape of my eyebrows. And then on the top, again, I'm just going to connect the dots and blend with my spoolie. Eyebrows are something that does take practice. So if you don't get it the first time around, that is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It is something that you need to practice. I'm not perfect at it at all. See, I made a little mistake. The line's a little dark. So I just rub it out a little bit, and then I go back in with my pencil and redraw what I wanted, done the first time. And again, I go back in with my pencil and I fill in any gaps that I might see and do what I can to make them even on both sides as far as where they're coming down on the ends. Super easy. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use our brow gel. And our brow gel actually has fibers in it. And what that does is it helps smooth your lashes and, I'm sorry, not your lashes, your eyebrows. It helps smooth your eyebrows, and it also adds those fibers onto the hairs to help fill in any other gaps that there might be in between. So it's going to smooth them, it's going to fill them in, and it's going to make them look absolutely stunning. So I just take the gel right over my eyebrows just like that. Taking a look, making sure they're even. Eyebrows I have to do with my glasses on and a separate mirror because I can't see. And then there they are. That's the finished look.